some of us have fallen off the wagon with our New Year's resolutions. Whether you have an intention, a word for the year, or some other new habit you'd like to cement, let's check in and see where you are. Joining me this morning is executive coach Alexia Zigoris. Alexia, welcome. So good to meet you and see you today.
Yes.
So why are goals important? Why should we have things that we set our minds on?
Well, I mean, change is inevitable, right? So change is happening in this world. You can have someone force you into change, or you can choose change, right?
Right.
But it's not easy. So starting off the year, if you've already fallen off the wagon, you can get back on very easily.
And you're with a lot of other people. You're in good company because it's
Right.
easy to fall off the wagon. But
Right.
what should we do if we find that what we thought we were going to do is not working in our life?
Well, the first thing to do is to have a little grace and sense of humor. So don't be too hard on yourself. Change is hard. So, but if you go back and revisit the reason why you wanted that change, and I call that vision. So if you start with a vision and think, okay, what is it that I'm trying to achieve? And put yourself in the place where you've actually achieved it in the present tense. Start writing it down. Use your intention bracelet, whatever it is, your yoga mat, your quiet space, walking your dog. Get yourself into that place where you're actually living the life that you want.
Okay.
Some people use vision boards. I like to write, so I write things down. Have it on paper, and then it will force you to see it, or put a word up, or whatever it is.
Yeah, and then you have 3 really simple words to kind of lead us in this direction. The first
Yes.
one is why.
Your why. Find your why, and let that drive you. Let that motivate you to actually do the how, which is the second word.
Okay.
That's the strategy. That's the action. You have to get out of bed in the morning, go to the gym, or you have to actually take that night class to advance your career, or maybe it's mending a relationship where you need to actually do something very difficult, like go see a third party, somebody who can help you. So all of those things are the how, the tactical things. And I like to say Weight Watchers knows how to do it because they have the how, the tactical part, and the accountability built in there too. So you're on a structured plan that will help you to achieve your goals.
And then the other word is who.
Who? Who do you think is responsible for the
Right.
change that you need?
Well, I myself am, but,
Right.
does it help to include other who's in
It
my
does,
effort?
Yes. So find your posse, find your group, whoever they are that's going to support you and go, yeah, and cheer you on. And don't be surprised if some of the people who are closest to you may not be on board with some of the change, because it makes them change as well. So whether that's changing what's in your kitchen, the foods that everybody likes, like stripping down and getting rid of all the junk, or the fact that you may not be around as much because you're at the gym or you're taking that class or whatever it is. Some folks are not going to be as supportive as others, and you have to navigate that and help them, because it was hard enough for you to change, so
Right.
imagine how hard it is for them to come alongside
Well, how
you.
do you navigate that?
Well, you just need to tell them what it is that you're hoping to achieve, and enlist their support and ask them what they think.
Do you find it's difficult sometimes for women to ask for that? To say, I
Absolutely.
need this, can you please help me with that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I coach a lot of women who work long hours and forget that they have somebody at home who can help them, and all they need to do is ask, and then the runway's open and there's so much more capacity to do more.
Yeah, it's funny.
So.
Jen and I were just talking about that yesterday. We put so much on ourselves, and I think going back to that idea of being kind to ourselves is really good.
Being kind to yourself, creating a compelling and exciting vision, finding the strategies and tools. We've got the World Wide Web that you can find anything
Right.
that you need to get to where you need to be. So why not use those things? And we were just talking before we went on the air about listening or working in the car, like listening to books on tape, or audiobooks as they call them now, or composing something into your phone, like taking notes using your phone.
Very good.
So there are a lot of great ways, but the main thing is to be kind to yourself. We only have one life, so let's have some fun and enjoy it and try to be the best we can be.
Yay, that's a great message. Alexia Zigoris, thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you again soon.
Okay, thanks.
Now here's Tara.